Hello and welcome, and I thought we'd do a bit of unboxing here. Deal I got on eBay. Let's see what we got. Let's have a look. I've only taken the address off so we can have a look at them, so I can open them. You can see what's happening as it happens, as it goes. Right, as the first bit cut open, let's have a look. Oh. Right, we've got some foam first. That may be actually useful for paint. I'll keep that to one side. That'll be useful for me model railways and painting, weathering. He's put a little note in with it as well. There's a little note in there. We'll see what it says in a wee while. Right, let's have a look what it says. We'll ditch the bubble wrap. That stuff's breathing. It says thank you very much for your order if for any reason listed on regular basis. Oh, interesting. Nice when you get a thank you, especially handwritten. Now then, that one's my least favourite. We'll put them on the rotisserie, but it's had a hard played with life, let's just say. And next, oh, what was that here, you say? It's the Hudson sedan, and this one was partly why I bought it. I'd always wanted the Cunningham, which that's not too bad. Its tyres have survived. How brittle they are, I don't know. They're not too bad, came the reply. They're still pretty flexible. Whether I'll get it back on's another thing, but they're still, there we go, it's back on. Yep, they're all flexible. A nice survivor. But this one is the one I really bought the lot for. The lot was just under a tenner, and to be honest, I've wanted a complete one, and they're quite hard to find complete. They're of this it was of this vintage, so see if people can guess which one it is. They're usually hard to find because one bit on it's usually broken. They do the replacement, but look at that. A complete Austin Atlantic. Albeit with very perished tyres. They'll be coming off anyway during the resto, but that's very nice. Very, very nice. Right, we'll transfer to the turntable so you can have a proper look. Anyway, here is the first one of our finds, so to say. He's been kid painted and he's a bit of a mess, but it's all there, all doable, no damage to it. If anything, the paint layer over the top will maintain the casting underneath, so it makes it a bit easier of a resto really. So looking underneath, just coming round. The tyres have melted a little. It's been crayoned on, I think, painted. Sad and hard sort of life. Next up is the Dinky Cunningham, and this one too, it's in similar condition to the Hudson. It's been kid painted, and there was a limited colours palette they had, which was a sky blue, a yellow, and they had a black. So possibly, in a rough guess, they could have been painting German planes in the model kit. And yeah, he's got good tyres on this one. These have survived without actually perishing. Its steering wheel survived. I don't know if it had a screen, I'll have to look. I think they had, but it might not have. The underneath is in good condition. And interior's in good condition. And this is basically the reason why I bought the lot. The Dinky Austin Atlantic, which it's a beautiful casting. They were a beautiful car back in the day. And it's gonna, I'm unsure whether to do the black and red or the pink version. Both look nice, they were in some nice colours. And it's a nice looking car. It's worth restored. This one was made the lot worthwhile by itself, if only for the fact it's complete and with the windscreen. So I don't need to get a replacement windscreen. So that's worth it in itself. Looking at the underneath again, it's got a cracking base, but sadly the tyres are perished. Yeah, the tyres are perished, but they're replaceable. The interior's good. Steering wheel's there, and the windscreen, like, that's the important factor on that. Not that many you find. It's the lot's worth a tenner for this one alone. Which is a really nice one. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Even better, ring the bell for notifications. And after saying that, tatty pie everybody. Tatty pie.